You have cashed in your all-access ticket for Professor Upsidasium's Physiotronic Audiographic Steampunk Archive, capturing images and sounds from AnachroCon 2013. In this transmission, AnachroCon Chairman William MacLeod. Hello, this is Professor Upsidasium. I'm here with William MacLeod, the chairman of AnachroCon, and we're here at AnachroCon 2013. Hello.
Hello.
It's Sunday morning.
Yes.
It has been one heck of a convention.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to see all of it myself.
It's huge this year. It's huge. You've expanded so much since last year.
Yeah, it's really incredible. I mean, we were at the Holiday Inn Select for the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And our biggest problem that I always heard was parking. So we started looking around for a hotel with much more parking and event space. And then here at the Atlanta Marriott Northwest Galleria has 800 free parking spaces. And even had enough space for us to have a car show behind the dealership this year. So we're pleased with the facilities. You have
this year. You not only have 800 parking spaces, you have a separate dealers area that looks like it's in its own airship.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is due to be demolished.
Oh.
The hotel, however, is building a larger facility with more breakout rooms. So we might even be able to expand programming.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful.
The board of directors is tossing around different ideas. Of course, I can't say anything at this point in time.
Right. We have to wait and see how that works out.
Yeah, but it looks like we're making a shift to being more of a general sci-fi convention.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay. Now, attendance-wise, also expanded. I'm seeing a lot more people here this year.
Yeah, I'm conservatively estimating I would say well over 900, possibly over 1,000. So we haven't yet to actually crush the final numbers. That'll be a few days before we get that after the day. But I am very pleased to see the number of new faces that I don't recognize. And it's we got our start. This is our 5th show. Got our start 5 years ago in a little dinky hotel, the Wellesley Inn down by the airport. They had 150 people show up. And I thought that was awesome. And
here you are 4 years later with 10 times as many people.
At least.
Yes.
And it's, all the costuming is always still wonderful. We have a great selection of vendors, like Wolf Outfitters. We have Thomas Williford of Blue Force Studio. We have Ben Dragon. We have this lady that came all the way down from just outside of Ontario, Canada. She's a sutler. For those who don't know what a sutler is, it's a vendor that sells historically accurate clothing, accessories.
Oh yes, I saw her. I saw her. She has some great stuff out there.
Really great stuff. And since we are definitely trying to, stay true to our alternate history and history section of the convention, we thought it would be a good idea to bring someone in like that.
And you've also expanded the guest list.
Yes.
Sherry Priest is here this year.
Yes.
T. Morris, Pip Valentine is here.
Lee Martindale. J.D. Sutton. Which we're trying is, it reminds me, I'm sure people are familiar with Pixie Bruner, Randy Bruner, who's our first history track director. Now, unfortunately,
Kenya, you okay?
Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And she has decided to take a position as director emeritus of the history track. She'll still be working with a much lighter workload with our new track director, which is J.D. Sutton. Thomas Jefferson is going to be the history track director. And he's looked, and he seems to be the best person for the job. And he's very excited. It's going to bring a whole new dynamic to the history track.
I can imagine, because J.D. Sutton has been professionally performing as Thomas Jefferson for how many?
Many years.
I think since the original signing of the Constitution.
Probably.
Possibly.
The Declaration of Independence. I think he's actually the one who did it. But he's also...
He's not really performing, that's the secret. He's kind of a Highlander thing there. We're not going to talk about that right now. He'll have to kill us.
But he also knows William Bertram, who's what's that word? A plant guy.
Botanist?
Yeah, botanist. Who used the first in the colonial era. He was the guy who went down through 13 colonies and over to the Indian territories, documenting all kinds of flora and fauna. And awesome birds and stuff like that.
So very early scientific explorer, specifically.
Well, he's a fan of the Enlightenment and stuff like that. And J.D. Sutton also does a performance of him as well.
Oh, okay.
He didn't go to MacLeod last year. I didn't go to the virtual, so it wasn't very well attended, but you know, it was still available. And I encourage all of our audience out there, so when you come to AnachroCon, you see something you may not be familiar with, go check it out, especially on the history track. You're definitely going to get some new perspectives on history at the show that you're not going to get in high school or college.
Now, one of the things I like about convention panels, and especially here at AnachroCon, is I learn stuff. I constantly learn stuff. I constantly get exposed to things I haven't seen before. And I completely agree that any panel you go to will wind up handing you something that you have never heard of before. And it really suits you to go out there and look this up and do some more research. I mean, Google and Wikipedia exist for a reason. This is a great place to find new topics to go looking at. So.
Exactly. Right? Okay. Next year's convention, we're actually especially doing what's the word? God, I'm so exhausted. I'm sorry.
No, this is Sunday. We're going up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a salute to World War I and World War II next year, so plan accordingly.
Okay.
The car show will be expanded into an actual car show and then a cruise out.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is have all the vehicles out there, and there'll be buckets by each vehicle for you to put in your donations. How the people vote for the car that they like the best is by putting money into the bucket. Now, this money does not go to the car owners. And we're going to be donating all that money to the Wounded Warrior Project.
Weunded Warrior Project. And they're online, right? Wounded Warrior Project.
You can Google it. Since we're in the middle of the war right now, which a lot of people tend to forget, we do have a lot of disabled veterans amputees that are coming back from the sandbox. And this is a way to help them readjust the Wounded Warrior Project.
No, that's a great charity.
Society and stuff like that.
Now, that's your charity for next year, or is it also for this year?
This year is not Hodgkin's.
The Hodgkin's lymphoma.
The Hodgkin's lymphoma research.
Okay.
Which we did well with that. But we'll have a separate main charity, but the car show will be specifically for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Okay. And
that's the way we decided to go and just integrate it all together.
Sure.
Which we may do. We still haven't finalized all that yet.
Okay. And there's also a Bloodmobile that was here yesterday. I'm not sure if they're coming back today.
Not today, but there's
I would think there's enough high octane blood flying around today that they don't. They'll pass on that.
I'll tell you, the things were hopping so much Friday night. If whoever got blood from gave blood on Saturday, whoever gets it's going to be really buzzing from all the alcohol.
Well, we do support blood donations of all of all types and causes there.
Yes, of course. Got to feed the vampires.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. William, I want to thank you for your time because you are exhausted. You've been here since Wednesday night, Thursday night.
Been here since Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. Okay.
Vendors set up and AV set up and everything like that. Making sure that our guests are taken care of. As a matter of fact, I do want to let anybody who may be considering to apply as a guest to AnachroCon, our guest services people, Mark and Teresa Curtis, helped out Lee Martindale. Some of you guys may know Lee Martindale. She's an author and editor in the scientific genre. She's been around since Jesus was a corporal. She is disabled and had a power wheelchair. Well, one of the wheels sheared off of the axle.
Oh.
And my people were on it like that.
Good deal.
Mark went down to her room, examined the damage on the wheelchair. He's very mechanically inclined, so there's no way he could repair it with a Leatherman.
Right.
Immediately started making contacts around the area for power wheelchair repairmen and dealers, and within 6 hours she was sitting in a brand new chair. And between the time for her to get around, we borrowed a hotel wheelchair, put her in it, and got one of our hospitality people to actually act as her motor and push her around where she needed to go. And she was very, very pleased with that.
That's wonderful. That is some great service.
We do try to take care of our guests. We take as far as our hospitality, customer service at AnachroCon with all of our staff, we try to meet or exceed the standards of the mouse. Disney World. So all of our people are treated very, very well. Come and experience it for yourself.
Please do. And AnachroCon 2014
will be here the last weekend in February. I think it's the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of February. We'll be here at the Marriott Northwest, just off of Whitney Hill Road in Marietta, Georgia.
And that website is anachrocon.com. anachrocon.com, not O-R-G, as I sometimes do that, anachrocon.com.
Yeah, or you could do ORG because we own the org as well.
Ah!
So,
All the better. Again, thank you very much, sir.
thank you very much for that.
And thank you for a great convention. You have been watching Professor Upsidasium's Physiatronic Audiographic Steampunk Archive. Thanks to the staff and crew at AnachroCon. For more information, go to www.anachrocon.com or ORG. Very special thanks to AnachroCon Chairman William MacLeod. Our theme, The Physiotronic Blues, was composed and performed by Alex White at thegearheart.com. Our motion graphics were created by John Adams of Blithwolf Studios. Contact him at blithwolf@gmail.com. Please stay tuned as the experiment continues.